Hey up everyone, welcome to the first pilot episode of Mental Health Gym.
Mental Health Gym?
Yeah, but if I don't health it, people just think I'm talking about like elves. An elf in a gym.
That's the problem you have. I couldn't imagine an elf in a gym.
Why not?
Well, I could imagine an elf in a gym. It'd be quite magical and Christmassy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, running around with snow on his boots, chucking candy canes everywhere. That's my kind of gym.
Yeah, well, this is the Mental Health Gym. So it can be any kind of gym where we have feel-good food, feel-good fitness, and lots of fun just to make us all feel a bit better, even though we might talk about some serious stuff too.
Whoa. Let's backpedal a bit here.
Go on.
What's all this about fitness?
Fitness. Feel-good fitness, so like getting you active. It might be well-being
How am I going to
stuff.
get out? We're talking on a microphone here. We're not talking about... You know, we're not filming me doing backflips and trying to touch my toes. So I've not touched my toes.
Well, not yet, because this is pilot episode. But next time we will.
What, you can have me exercising?
Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and watch you.
How's that going to be good for my mental health?
What? It'll be good for everyone else, is it? It's about the audience, not us.
Well, it will be good for them because they'll be laughing their head off at me trying to do, touch your toes, fatty. Whoa.
Yeah, well, we've both got that issue at the moment with his bellies.
Well, that's it because...
You ain't got a belly, it's me. I've got a
No, but obviously some of you might not know, but yeah, me and Sophie are an item. She's caged me in, she's put a ring on my finger, I've put one on hers, and we're having a little baby, aren't we, love?
Aye, little bubba.
Yeah.
Which is why we want to talk more about mental health, because whilst we've both been through rubbish, or what do you call it in your old-fashioned Barnsley way?
What do you mean?
Poppycock.
It's not a Barnsley thing. Poppycock. It's an up and down the country thing. And I couldn't believe you didn't know what it was. You thought I would take him mick.
I did. So whilst we've both been through poppycock, don't bit, we want to talk about mental health, but also get your help and experts on to talk about mental health, what helps, ways to almost work out your mind, but also like I noticed from your channel, like I just thought, he rates takeaways and he's good at it.
It's not just
but
about that.
People like proper say it helps their mental health watching you.
So a lot of people message me, message the lads that rate my takeaway and say that they enjoy it a hell of a lot because they can sit down and I think they just get engrossed in what I'm doing, and because I'm daft and stupid and that's just me being me, singing daft songs and all this, it just helps people and the confidence that I've got because I'll put my table and chair anywhere and start scanning a bit of food. I'm not bothered. People come up, they talk to me and they're like, oh my God, how have you got confidence to do that? And it's just, do you know what it is? I just blank out. I zone out and I just see cameraman and a kebab and I'm off. And I'm just talking and I'm just in my own little world having fun.
That's what's good though. If we can all find little places to escape, whether it be on a camp table, sat in the middle of Westgate, on a camp table.
Camp table?
Yeah, it's a camping table.
Camping table, not a camp table.
Oh, you know what I mean? The little steel table.
Right.
And your little director's chair.
Yeah, that's the second one, that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, first one broke. I got too heavy for it. He did it over a year ago now.
Well, I feel my poof you're sitting on is about to be on its last legs.
Your what?
My poof.
Your poof?
Yeah, it's called a poof.
It's a chair that you put makeup in it. What you sit in front of the old makeup mirror and you put me on it and legs are wobbling like there's no tomorrow. Yeah,
but talking of makeup, even in this series we'll be doing mindful makeup, having some fun.
Hey?
Yeah, and you'll like this one, chocolate meditation.
What, chocolate meditation?
So it's all about feeling all your senses, smells of chocolate and cocoa, putting it in your mouth, put it in your mouth, and then feeling the chocolate and breathing in the chocolate. And then you can have someone like me going through meditation.
Yeah, you do meditation and I'll just smell, breathe, eat, lick, suck the chocolate.
Yeah. Well, that's what I love because as well as being a journalist and talk about mental health on YouTube, I'm a well-being coach, but it does make me laugh because whenever I go to yoga classes, it's all hum-de-hum, and everyone's got these lovely, relaxing voices. And then there's me, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Is that there? Look, I've just turned you off.
You've turned me off, love. There we are. I'm back on. I'm back on the road.
That's
back on mic again.
That's a
Sorry,
shame. Turn it
love.
off. Get it off of you.
But yeah, so we do all the like meditations, but it doesn't make me laugh.
What's going on here?
I sound like I've gone right loud, don't I?
You're like humming.
Yeah, I'm hum-de-hum.
It's
all the yoga. I was getting into the yoga vibes.
The yoga vibe.
Yeah.
It's time to go yoga. But do you know what? The one thing that I'm looking forward to talking about in these podcasts is laughter and fun, because I think that's a big part of anybody's mental health therapy arsenal, if you like. You know, you've got to be able to get back to enjoying life and loving and laughing, and that's key for me. And a lot of that, you know, is through food, as you know. I love my food. But I also love to laugh and joke about, muck about, sing songs, you know, and I laugh at you quite a lot because you make me laugh. You're just funny, dopey, Wreck-It Ralph. I think it's great, yeah.
That's the thing. You're, like, purposely, intentionally funny. Like, your funniness takes intelligence, whereas mine's just me being
takes intelligence. I don't sit here and start thinking, you know, I'm going to do this funny thing in about 3 seconds' time.
Yeah, but
sometimes I don't.
You make like funny jokes, which I don't get, and then I'm like, eh?
Well, no, I said to you poppycock the other night, and you were like, what? And then she had to ask somebody. So we were at this
Yorkshire Awards.
Yorkshire Awards, weren't we? And one of the blokes there, she says, "Can I just ask thee, what's poppycock?"
Well, if you don't know it, you don't know it. You've got to know it.
Yeah, but you were expecting him to turn around and say, "You what, love? What you know about?" But no, it were right. And then this lady pointed out, poppycock, it's all rubbish. But it was a good 30 seconds of laughter until you found out that it was truth. And that's the thing. Sometimes it's cut and dry, and you can, you know, laughter.
And that's the simple thing sometimes with your mental health. I think sometimes, and this is where we'll be a bit different, we'll talk about serious stuff and we'll be a bit earnest at times, but actually, I know for both of us, laughter is his best therapy. Like there's that Chinese proverb, it says, 1 laugh banishes 1,000 worries.
All right.
Yes.
Did that come out of a fortune cookie?
No, it was.
No, because that's the kind of stuff that. Oh, it's on your necklace. Oh, well, there you go then. If it says it on your necklace, Chinese proverb, made in India. Bang on.
It does, but then I thought, I laugh a lot, and I have a lot of laughs, as Scylla says.
A lot
of laughs.
What?
Like belly laughs, because I ugly laugh. I don't do like, do you know, there's like people who can do, you know, like the sultry laughs, like that kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, that sounded like a horror movie.
Yeah, don't do that again.
No,
it scared me to death. I know what's going on here. I think, it was a murder again with hairdo hanging over the face.
But what helps your mental health?
I think you know, for me personally, it is laughter, love and enjoyment, doing things that I enjoy doing. And obviously we can't always do that because we've got to work. There's things in life that we have to do that we're not too bothered about doing. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you might have to do cleaning it, washing, and you're thinking, I just can't be bothered today. But these things you've got to do so that, you know, your life, for me, or my life, stays on that even keel. If it starts to like we've been to mine over the last few days and kids have tidied their rooms and there's a mountain of washing, if I stuck it all up I could probably reach ceiling with the amount I've got to get through. So that's stressing me out right now, just thinking about how am I going to get all that washing done, because I'm not there for the weekend. So next week I'm going to be just going through washing, and that does me head in sometimes. So I'll be thinking about how I'm going to get that sorted out.
Just bring it to mind.
That's what I'm thinking. I might just give it to you and take stress off
honestly,
me.
Honestly, do it. I don't mind. I quite like. I honestly miss. I used to wash, at least do 2 washes a day.
We're not talking about yourself.
No, I mean, like washing. And then when it was just me on my own, I hated it.
No, but I think that's the key thing there. Sometimes when you're worried about things and you're stressed out, you're getting a bit of anxiety. Talking to somebody else. offloading that problem to somebody else or those feelings that you've got can make all the difference.
Yeah.
So...
And that for me, I think is like really important. So whilst we laugh and we'll talk about stuff now, it's not like we're these perfect people who've never been through stuff. Like we've known, like there's that quote in my bedroom, like we've known sadness, darkness, grief, and come out of those depths of despair. And it doesn't mean that we'll ever not lapse back partly, but I don't think it's about, for me, like recovery is it don't mean you never lapse back, but it means you don't go as bad as you was. It just means you have a little knockback and then you go 2 steps forward.
So from personal experience, I think once you've sort of got to that place where you don't really know what is going on, and then you've seek support and you've talked to people about stuff, I think going forward then it can be a little bit easier to identify your trigger points and what put you in that position in the first place, and sometimes it can make it easier to seek help if it happens again. But hopefully, going forward with the things that we're going to discuss on this about, mental health, gym or whatever it is you're talking about, and other bits and bobs, it'll hopefully help people to sort of understand. And obviously, me and you are going to talk about things that's affected us and coping mechanisms that we've got and what we've used. But everybody's different in their own way. Everybody's got different emotions, different feelings. They've got different support networks. Some people, I'm fortunate enough that I've got family and friends around me that I know I can rely on if I needed to talk to them. But some people just feel like they're on their own.
Yeah, and I think that's where we want to be people's company as well, and to find out all the different things. So like a gym is made up of lots of different things. You might like your weights, you might like your treadmill. Don't worry, we won't be all doing exercise.
I like the viewing window.
Exactly. But you like the coffee shop and the chat.
Viewing window and a boost.
That's the thing, and it's the same with mental health. I think just like I encourage people to be active, we should encourage people to look after their mental health, because for me, that's almost the biggest part of life, not physical health, then mental health last.
It's like, like when you talk about physical and people say that exercise is good for your mental health. I do agree with it in a way, because I nearly did it this morning. I nearly got me shopping online. But usually I like to go and walk around, and I walk up and down every aisle when I go. So even if I don't need anything, when I go on my own, I walk up and down every single one, because that gives me the physical exercise. And I come out of there and I'm tired, because I'm like, oh, God. I've just looked at crisps and I've not got them because I can't have pork scratchings this week, so I put a bit of belly on. But, I've still walked up and down, whereas if it had been online, it's just, again, things are made easy.
Yeah.
Out there, and it's taking away everyday tasks that we used to do that used to keep us body in a bit better shape, but also as mind, because we're active, we're not sat about stagnant and not doing anything.
Yeah, it don't mean do a workout and that'll sort you out. For me, that does. But for most people, it's literally just taking a break and doing something different. Because
that's the difference. So like for you look forward every day to getting up and exercising, walking, dancing, all this stuff that you do. And if you don't, I've noticed that if you don't do it, it stresses you out. Whereas I'm the opposite. So like sometimes if you are saying to me, oh yeah, we'll go for a walk later on, that can play on my mind all day, because I'm thinking I'm bloody shattered.
Really?
Honest to God. And it's sometimes I can be like, do you know what? I just can't be bothered, love. But I go because I want to spend the time with you, but mentally, I don't really want to do it. And that's the difference with some people. Some people choose to exercise, and some people don't. Some people have to exercise.
But do you feel better after?
I do sometimes, but sometimes I don't. It can drain me sometimes.
Yeah.
So like walking the dogs in the morning, which I never used to do much. We do that now. I enjoy that. But the nighttime thing for me, that's so like like when you say, oh, you want to sit and write because that gets you into your space. I want to just sit and chill and watch an American cop show or something like that, like SWAT or something that I watch. That brings me to my happy place and my chill zone, not getting up and running around and
Yeah.
You know, walking all over the place.
Whereas you've noticed with me on a night, I'm not being unsociable. Well, I am, because I have too much people in the day, like too many people all the time. And I get overstimulated with people and voices and different things that I just want to just literally focus and write. And people always say, oh, you're always working. But even if it's to do with some of my work, my love is writing. So in the morning, it's my love of exercising, but in the evening, my chill out zone is writing.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. But then you also have to learn, and hopefully we can help you find tips to be more assertive in that. Because I've only just been able to articulate that to people, that I need to do that for my well-being. I mean,
just to touch on it briefly, because I'm sure we'll talk more about it in other podcasts, but like, for example, when we went on a holiday, and you said to me, is it all right if I go and join in with that dancing in pool? And I was like, yeah, what are you asking me for? And you're like, well, usually I'd have to be sat outside at pool doing this. But I knew that you going over there and dancing around like a lunatic, burning off that energy, it just, make you feel better than yourself. And I was watching you and you were like an absolute lunatic. But it was great and it was fun. And you'll come away from there with the biggest smile on your face, whereas if you'd have sat around pool, you'd have been a bit down in yourself because you'd have been bored and you wasn't active. And this is the thing, people do things in different ways. It's like holidays, some people go skiing, mountain climbing, and they think, oh, it's great, I can't wait to do this, and abseiling. And some people go and have, a glass of wine, a nice meal, and sit around pool all day to wind down. And this is why it's so diverse. And when you're talking about mental health and people have these podcasts or people write these books, sometimes people say, oh, yeah, well, that's what it says there. That's what it says on that leaflet. And it's not always right, because whatever it says in that book or on that leaflet, or how somebody, some scientist somewhere has done a study over 3 years and come up with this conclusion that everybody does this, this and this, it's a load of poppycock.
It is a load of poppycock.
Poppycock.
And on that note, let us know what you would like from mental health gym, because to be honest, in our gym, anything goes.
That's it. Anything. Well, not
anything.
Dozen sofas in mine. Out, like I said, viewing window, coffee, bit of a boost.
Yeah. With me, star jumps, jumping out of planes, paddle boarding. I didn't tell you we're going paddle boarding. You'll have to watch that on YouTube.
Paddle boarding? When are we going?
On the 6th of April. So next week it's Burlesque Chair Dance, and 6th of April we're paddle boarding on Leeds Dock. So
what day is it?
Thursday.
Oops. Sorry, what time?
Thursday in the evening.
Oh.
After your Steph's TV show.
You done me, haven't you?
6 till 8. Right. Yes, I know you're free.
Do I get wetsuit, or do I have to just go in with Bermudas?
I'm hoping we get wetsuit.
They wouldn't have fit me.
I ain't got a clue.
I will look like a giant Willy the Whale walking. Blub, 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 blub.
But the thing is, we'll do out for you guys to make you feel happy.
Yeah, so basically she's going to dress me up like a big fat whale so you guys can all feel happy about me drowning in Leeds Dock. Jumping in there with old racing mountain bikes and all that kind of stuff, old boots and some treasure.
I'll be with you looking like Medusa.
Medusa? You've got snakes in your head.
I know. Yeah. I probably will. I'll have like sea worms. No, lake worms. What is the dock? Canal?
Yeah. Sea worms, lake worms. What are you on about, yo?
I don't know what it is. It's a dock.
Yeah. Well, how are you going to get worms in your head?
Because that's what Medusa has.
Snakes?
Well, same kind of thing. It leads snakes or worms.
Yeah, but why would you have worms? Oh, you've lost me now.
Right. As I say, everyone's welcome.
Yeah, everyone's welcome.
If it includes me.
If you want some worms on your head, I don't know where they're going to come from, but we'll get some. We'll have to buy some from Pet Shop.
Yeah, and the best thing is with this gym membership is it's free.
Is it free?
No strings attached, no 12 months contract that you have to ignore it.
If it's free, I'm in. I like stuff for free. Hope for note.
Hope for note, Danny.
That's it. That's what Malcolm first called me, didn't it? When he said to you, "Go say out for note, Danny." Yeah, because I'm a bit thrifty like that sometimes.
And I'm weird because I'm really dizzy.
Are you?
I'm really dizzy. But there's certain things as a journalist, quotes in my head, I will just hook onto.
Yeah.
So I remember, it's really weird. I don't remember like lots of things, but I'll remember certain quotes like "Out for note, Danny."
Yeah.
And so that went in the article.
That's it. I'll take out for note and I'll sell it on for a few quid. That used to be back in there.
Yeah, right. Back yesterday.
Yeah, well, I was thinking when you were saying about throwing all that gear out, I thought I can get that on 2D, mate. Get a couple of quid for that.
Go for it,
Get
love.
that pound shop and get you something for your birthday.
Waste not one.
How old are you? 40? Are you 40? Yeah.
Come on, lad.
Oh, it's 30, 35, aren't you?
Oh,
I can tell.
stop it. I'm not yet.
Yeah,
Give me
not
a
long.
breathing space.
About a month off, aren't we?
All right.
Bang on, is it?
Countdown
What date we on
here.
today? Oh, look, we're a day over, aren't we?
Just call me Carol Vorderman, March. You count me down.
You're not brave. Brainy love.
I'm not
Carol
blossoming
Vorderman.
like her.
Oh, God. I've got a story about Carol Vorderman
Have
in
you?
a times table video, yeah, when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, you have, haven't you?
We'll talk about that at next gym.
Yeah, another one. Just
Right, well-
remember, she's our Christine Talbot's friend.
That's it. It's been
My
nice
PT
nice
client.
chatting. Not to you, to these that's listening.
Yeah.
I chat to you every day and you do me nutting in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So get some messages put down, emails, comments. I don't know. I don't
Any
really.
questions as well?
Yeah.
We like to be, we're not trained therapists, but we like to be good old, like your brother and sister.
That's it. Ask, talk, put questions in.
Yeah.
Don't ask me my underwear size because I ain't gonna clue myself.
Yeah,
It just
and
keeps
just to
changing.
clarify for like legal reasons, we're not actually legally brother and sister.
Oh my God. There we go. Right.
But we'll be like your big brother and sister.
Yeah, big brother, sister.
There we are.
And we are family.
I got your baby in me.
Bit far. Right, guys.
Let's go. See you soon, guys.
See you soon,
Peace,
guys.
love,
Shibbies.
and sparkle.